Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today, the story continues with some more Those Who Rule, this excellent strategy RPG that we as a community have been having an absolute blast with. And today, we're looking to complete Chapter 15 in the game, which is Episode 14 in the playthrough series. So we're going to kick things off with a team review as we typically do around here, but before we get on into it, please smash the like button, and if you are new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. Subscribe so you never miss a new upload in the series. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about our team and opportunities that you see, and let me know, more importantly, who you think wins in a death match between Sliker and Finn. Who comes out on the winning end of that? Be curious to hear your thoughts. So thanks so much for spending some time here today, friends. Now let's go. Alright, so our team review does begin with the lion-hearted protagonist in Sliker, and you're actually going to see some pretty big changes in the team review here today. But Sliker rocking the pole hammer, right? We got him to be in polearm mastery. Rocking the pole hammer as an armor-busting option. Also has on the iron greatsword. Why not? To equip the pole hammer, I needed to throw on the scabbard, so he had a little bit of extra space. Why not throw on the iron greatsword for a multi-attack option? Still a beast, still the man. Let's go. Marcus. He's got the endurance ring on. I want his endurance to get a little bit higher so he can equip, higher weight two-handed swords as his skill improves. But, still an absolute beast at 48 vitality, 28 strength. Ileana. Let's see. So not much has changed with her, except for she does have the Crucible Greatsword on now. Just a better sword option, and what I like about it, it has 2 slots for a two-handed sword for, runes, right? Pretty nice. We got Finn here. So this guy saw some big changes. And the biggest change is probably the equipping of the Zweihander. So this is a pretty amazing weapon, and the wide slash passive will allow him to effectively attack 3 targets if they're lined up right simultaneously. You already know how much of a beast Finn is if you've been watching the series, so imagine him striking down 3 enemies in one fell swoop, or maybe a couple of fell swoops. He's also got on the raiding axe, which is a one-handed option for him, and I gave him the tungsten tower shield. That's right, so he's going to be kind of our tank. He's going to be our damage dealer. He's going to be our do-everything kind of guy. And I think you're going to notice as we go through here, we're going to be rocking a lot of pseudo-tanks, right? Or mini-tanks, if you will. Sliker's one of them. Finn is just another option that we have. So I'm really excited about Finn. Obviously, we all love Finn around here. Next up, we have Ajax. Gave him the mace. I think it's a pretty good option, especially as he gets in combat with shielded enemies, right? That mace is going to potentially do good things for us. But really, he's all about applying debuffs and killing the enemies with the debuff to getting the refresh, right? Abigail, still the same old Abigail, just doing lethal things on the battlefield. Tremendous unit, tremendous archer. Cedric, still the unsung support hero that he is. Not much has really changed. Next up, we have Ro, and that's right. This is probably a surprise to some of you. Ro has been cut from the team. So I was thinking about roles and responsibilities, right? And Ro's main role is, of course, to tank, right? Well, unfortunately, in this game, tough decisions must be made, and Ro, I decided to get the axe. And the reason is because she simply plays one role, and that is the tank. We have a bunch of other mini or pseudo tanks that I think can kind of fill in for what she did best. We have Shiva. So Shiva has the Crucible Sword, as she always had, but I also gave her a two-handed sword option. It'll be kind of niche, right? We don't always have to use it, but maybe the units will line up correctly, and then Shiva can punish with, a backstab kill with the two-handed sword. Definitely possible. Next up, we have Melanie. Gave her a two-handed spear option, and the thought here is, maybe the rare opportunity she does get a double kill, she can get her double Denari bonus. That's just a thought, but really she's all about applying debuffs and killing enemies with debuffs, a lot like Ajax. She also has the Crucible Bow, which is going to greatly increase her damage output. Next up, we have Benjin. Not much has changed with this guy. Just leeching life and staying alive. He's also a berserker, so he effectively has 2 lives. Can definitely be more risky with Benjin, and I plan on being. We have Talon, still doing the same stuff, healing and refreshing. Next up, we have Edward. Not much has changed with our boy Edward here. It was either between him or Ro when I was deciding who gets cut, and I chose to keep Edward and cut Ro. Next up, we have Wesley. Crucible Bow. I gave him the agility ring because his agility is pretty low for an archer. Very high skill, low agility, and I also gave him the precision rune, right? So 100% hit chance. He's going to get a second attack. It's going to, with his high skill, it's going to pretty much guarantee that he's always attacking twice, depending on his target, of course. And next up, we have Salvatore. That's right. Salvatore, The Lionheart, I really do like the Lionheart class, and we are getting Salvatore into the mix. And this is what I mean. Like, this guy's going to serve as another sort of pseudo or mini tank. And we have, you know, Sliker, Finn, and now Salvatore that I see as kind of serving that tank role. Now, kind of how are we building him exactly? Well, I do have the Warhammer on him as the armor busting option. Took it off of Marcus, put it on Salvatore. He's obviously got a two-handed sword, which is a phenomenal weapon, and then a one-handed sword and a shield. That'll kind of be his frontline stance. Once he gets a little more endurance, we'll throw the Crucible shield on him. And I also gave him the Grimoire, because I want him to effectively get strong like Finn is. And if we look at his growth rates, I mean, they're really good with the Grimoire. And he's got stats comparable to Sliker, and we know how strong Sliker is. I think it's going to scale well into the future. And that is about it. So that completes the team review here today, my friends. We're going to hop on into the story. Let's go. Alright, so we have Marcus. Woo, that's some cottage. You taking us on vacation, General? Alas, generals never get to go on leave. My stay with Mujari is all the time I've ever gotten off. What are we looking at here? This place was built to house our target. May look fancy, but make no mistake, we are looking at a very gilded cage. They built a manor for a prisoner? Makes you wonder, eh? General, if I may, to what end do you hide your secrets from us? For all you talk of trust, you've given us precious little. Is that what you think? If I didn't trust you, I would have taken command myself and ordered all of you to step in line. I've told you all I feel you need to know, and trusted you to act accordingly. Doesn't matter anyways, we'll find this prisoner of yours. It's like you're very, very confident these days, and for good reason. So a soldier says, "Sir, we've got company. We have a shadowy figure called Matthias. Report." There's fighting outside the manor, and they've already made it inside. Already? What are we dealing with here? Unknown, but they're clearly from Fern, and they're expertly trained. Who else could it be? And the prisoner? Already taken to the basement. He is, awaiting your arrival. Very good. Go arm yourself. I'll be joining you shortly. Sir. Alright, so, what do we got going on here? Matthias says, "My friend, we both knew this day might come. I'm sorry." Wonder if he's referencing Wesley, most likely. Alright, so what do we have here? First, let's check the objectives. Survive for 12 turns. Okay, so this is the ultimate survival map. We're in close quarters with a bunch of elite enemies, as we've grown accustomed to seeing, of course. So let's go ahead and let's get a quick scout. Okay, so we got a north, south, east, and west vector of attack. So they're going to just crash in on us, it does appear. Okay? So kind of more of the same, right? All of the just most improved versions of each class of enemy. Rogues, paladins, longbowmen. Looks like we have 2 treasure chests here. Okay? Moving over here, we have Centurion, Warlord, Blade Master, another chest. Over here, Marshals, Lionhearts, Blade Master, Marshal, Lionheart. Then here's this Matthias dude. So what does he do? Steel sword, steel round shield. Very good avoid. He's an assassin, level 26. Specialist passive. Status effects this unit applies cannot be blocked. Okay. Well, I don't really see him applying any status effects, though. So that's fine. Let's just not let him get the back attack on us. Should be okay. And then in the north... Okay, more chests. In fact, 4 chests in the north. Okay, so we're going to have to split our team into 4s, I do believe, if we're going to get all of these chests in 12 turns. And then we also have a boss unit on the field. Okay, interesting. So let's figure this out. Let's kind of dissect this. First off, let's select our units. Let's remove Roe and add in Salvatore. He looks cool in that gold armor, right? And let's go ahead and set our formation. So, I think I want to do a little experiment in this one. And it does involve Finn, okay? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to send Finn to the west. To try to just lay waste to all of these enemies. Now, maybe not single-handedly, but... You know, I see him getting to like this 2nd and 3rd layer and just taking them all out. Let's see if we can do it. Should be a good test of strength. Sliker, I kind of like you going north. Maybe Sliker and Marcus to the north. Best friends, they work together well. Pretty good. Ileana probably to the east. I mean, all of these units are lined up appropriately. Then I think Salvatore, he is underleveled. He definitely needs some help. So Wesley can help him kind of get to that next tier. So maybe Wesley, Salvatore, another underleveled unit is Edward. And I'm seeing a lot of these axe users in the south, right? So I think our light swords will be good. So that's good. Let's go Benjin east. Probably a troop of archers to the east as well. So Wesley south. Shiva. I think Shiva should probably go north. Let's have Cedric kind of float between north and the western lane to support both of these teams with his good move and skirmisher abilities. And then the archers, I mean, I think Abigail right in the middle. She can kind of plug in where she needs to. I think Talon probably has to go... I mean, he's got to go either east or south. That's the way I see it. I think east or south for Talon. We'll kind of make that determination. But I think we're pretty much set with this. So let's do it. Let's rumble. Alright, 12 turns. Survival, but really it's a race to the treasure. Definitely want to get it all. Don't want to leave here without a single free item. Because you never know what these items are. So let's kick this engagement off. Let's see, what does it look like, Ileana? Okay, hitting heavy, but only hitting once. Let's see, maybe we can get some mark on him. So Ajax, what do you think? 39%, 49%. Not great. Why don't we go with Wesley and Salvatore first? So let's get Wesley up so Salvatore can, of course, benefit. Let's take the shot. Double shot for Wesley. Very nice, Wesley. Salvatore, try out this new toy you got here. Absolutely. Boom. Alright, lays that guy down. Let's see, Edward. Can he do anything? Can he do this? No, he can't. Alright, we can always lay him down with an archer. Maybe like Ajax. Ajax, lay him down. Marks him and takes him out. Very nice. Now we gotta hope that Salvatore can get on the dodge, but the fortify right there is really useful. And a refresh turn as well. So now we have a horn bow shot up this way, but let's take Finn out of the garage. And let's see what he's got. So this Zweihander, man, it's just so powerful. He's attacking 3 times as a Lionheart. Like, I just absolutely love the Lionheart class. It's so good. And not to mention, he's got some, like, dodge skills as well. Like, Finn is just such a stud. Such a beast. So he levels up. Gets a great level up there. Way to go, Finn. Now, I could always refresh him quick. Could do that with Talon. Let's do it. Let's clear out the rest of these guys, including this archer. Always got to be aware of where the archers are at, right? And how about this? Just an insane attack by Finn. He's just too good. So Edward can take out this guy. Let's do it and let's send him south. So he's going to go south. Ultimately. First he gets to level up, and that's a much needed level up for our boy Edward. No spears in sight. Let's see, how does Ajax look? So he's not going to get the mark. Abigail is usually pretty good at starting these engagements. I mean, this guy takes a big hit at 88%. I like it. Nice shot. Shiva probably going north. That's what I'm thinking. 60% chance to hit this guy. Let's try it. Alright, nice shot, Melanie. Ileana, you're going to have to get just a little bit risky. But you can take them both out in elk effigy in face. So let's try it. Very nice. Excellent job. Getting some bloodstains on that new sword. Benjin. I mean, he can just do direct HP damage to this guy. What's it look like for Ileana, though? I mean, she can just strike him down. Just straight up strike him down. Pretty insane. And then move back. We do have an archer coming up, but I mean, you have to take this. It's wide open. Alright, so she moves back, which is good. Let's anchor the line with Benjin, who of course counterattacks and then heals, right? And plus, is a berserker, so he does have a revive if needed. So Ajax, where are we sending you? We sending him south. I think maybe if Talon just goes with Finn, Finn can literally take this all out. Like, he's already got 4 kills, which is insane. In fact, let me know in the comment section below. Somebody count Finn's kills in this particular battle. I have a feeling he's in for many. So Ajax, I mean, we'll figure out what to do with him. Let's knock on the door up here first. So let's see if we can free up a spot for Shiva to take out this longbow, man. I think that's good. So Sliker, what does it look like with the two-handed sword? I mean, 3 strikes for 15 each. Could refresh him. Looks like he's going to get a broken femur. What's it look like for Marcus? How about Marcus with the two-handed sword strike? He only hits twice because he's not a Lionheart. Okay, so this is the one breaking the femur. Don't much like that. Let's take him out. Alright, so he does get stabbed. Broken femur, that's alright. Because we're going to go right on up with Sliker and double attack right here. Great level up for Marcus the Warlord. And of course a little insult to injury. In fact, I don't even necessarily need to do that. Could do like the hero charge, I suppose. I mean, Sliker, two-handed sword. Like, we just got to do it. It's not often you see Sliker killing 2 units in one fell swoop, but he does right there. Tremendous. Alright, so we definitely want our assassin up there. Marcus, let's see, you're down 10 hit points. I suppose this doesn't look great, does it? No, it doesn't. I could refresh Sliker and get him up on this archer. I kind of like that, actually. So let's do it. And let's see, zone of control. If we face this way, we can lock up this whole spot. So let's throw on the shield. Stab down this archer. Very good, Sliker. And then Marcus. What does it look like? I mean, 36% chance to kill. He does get punished. But there is a healer in the vicinity. Looks like this guy can get home. The Lionheart can get home as well. Could do hero charge and then fortify. Yeah, let's do hero charge, fortify, and face. Break that femur. That's right. Good hit, Marcus. I'm not a huge fan of letting Ajax just kind of run wild. In fact, these guys are going to fall pretty easily with what we have here. So maybe we go Ajax over this way. I feel like this wing is the weakest. And I say that with Finn just soloing a lane. Okay, so he does take a hit. It's alright. The man's got durability. He's got agility. He's got everything. Everything you'd want. Taking a couple of early hits, but stacking bodies. Here comes another one. Alright, big poke on Finn. Finn hangs in there and levels up over the corpse of the fallen. Gets another defensive point, which is excellent. Alright, big miss there. And Salvatore with the punish. He's just not quite strong enough yet. Alright, the axe strike hits. But again, the punish. Alright, Marcus just shakes that one off and then counters back for 42. My goodness, Marcus. That's my boy. That fortified just doing great things. Makes me feel a lot more secure about just diving into battle. Benjin, here we go. Alright, so that one was probably destined to miss. How about heal up here? There you go, Benjin. So fully restores his health there. So I'm really I think I'm going to be a lot more just risky with Benjin. Like there's no reason not to be. Okay, so we have units spawning in from all 4 directions. Wow, okay. And that was after the first turn, so you gotta wonder how consistent this is gonna be. Okay, so Finn certainly needs some support. We also have the boss coming in as well. So let's see. This Lionheart has good move. I think this guy probably comes in next turn, is my guess. So we can give Finn a much needed heal. Let's do that. Talon levels up, which is great. And let's go ahead and let's move him up 1 and throw on this axe with the shield. Block off this entire zone. Boss is nowhere close even. Salvatore. Let's see, so 24 damage in return, it does kill. Kind of scary, actually. So Wesley, what do you say? Make it happen. By the way, good experience gain. 76% chance for that to strike. How about an 86% chance? Adding the shield. I guess it is a two-handed axe. I mean, Edward simply just gets it done. So let's do it. Good experience gain there. See if we can lure some more of these guys up. Maybe get Salvatore a heal of some sort. So how are we feeling about this lane? Like Marcus, he's still fortified. He's got some help with Shiva. What does Shiva do? Shiva can effectively take this guy out, which is great. And Marcus can move up to the Lionheart. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Cedric. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can get in there. Can't quite kill him. But he's only hitting for 6. I mean, he's all fortified up. I think we have to take the opportunity to attack while he's fortified. Great hit, Marcus. Misses anyways. Perfect. Sliker. I mean, he's bound to get ambushed. But he's attacking 3 times. Absolutely insane. Alright. Barely smears the shield. Scratches it up a bit, perhaps. Level up in face. Vitality, skill, and defense for Sliker. Something tells me the defense is going to come in handy in this one. Yeah, let's pull Cedric down. Pull Cedric down to Finn's lane. Pull Talon down to Salvatore's lane. I think we can actually pull him back. So Cedric can heal here, and then Talon can just assume the role. Either that, or maybe we send Talon up. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But Finn definitely needs a heal. Something I don't often say. Melanie, gun him down. Boom. Nice shot. And then essentially what I'm trying to do on the top lane, at least my plan, let's clear this out as quickly as possible, get these 2 chests with these 2, and then rejoin Sliker and support. Maybe I push on this a little bit later in the engagement. Might have to, fall back. Depends on what these guys do. My guess is they're coming on in. Benjen's kind of our armor buster. So what do you say? Ajax with the mark. How about Abigail starts this thing off? Nice shot. And level up in face. Skill, agility, endurance. 32 skill for Abigail. Absolutely insane. It doesn't look like we can quite get it. I could take him out with Ileana. That's a safe bet. Move her back. Levels up over the Fallen, gets a strength and endurance increase, which is good. get Ileana right there. We have Ajax, horn bow shot. The answer is yes. Especially because we can take out this hunter. And refresh turn in doing so. Plus, spread the mark as well. That was a good shot by Commando Ajax. Benjen can hit this guy pretty hard. What does it look like for Melanie? Also a pretty good strike. Maybe we set up Melanie with the kill if possible. See, so he's got 48 HP, so 52 total points of durability. I think Benjen definitely needs to take this strike. Let's block off the zone of control. Alright, he takes a hit. That's alright. Ajax with a decent shot on this guy. Couple of decent shots. Looking good. And then Melanie. Finish him off. Boom. And then refresh. Gets a good level up. Well, not a great level up, but gets a level up nonetheless. She must have already refreshed. Alright, Finn. Shield takes a hit, but he's going to be punishing with this axe. Look, 34 damage from a single-handed weapon. Absolutely insane. 32 there. He's just too good. Maybe I actually don't need to have a healer on that lane. I mean, he's doing just fine. So what is that? 9 kills now? 10 kills? Marcus takes a hit. Doesn't get the punish. Rogue goes hidden. Gets Benjen in the back. Benjen takes a big hit. Great. Great job, Benjen. Way to hit that. That was a big hit, actually, because it refills our primary anchor's HP. Plus, it easy pickings for probably Melanie. But let's assess up here. So, Shiva. I mean, yes. And then she gets a refresh. Can almost kill this guy. Like, so close. What does it look like with this? Not quite as much. I mean, you definitely got to take it. It's too sweet to turn down. There's no counter. Very little risk. Especially with her 29 agility now, which is insane. Marcus, can you get the kill? Although I don't much like him dancing with a warlord. 38 attack. Duelist gains 6 attack and 40 avoid in combat. Okay, 1 adjacent ally. Got it. So we got to make sure we're aware of that. And is this guy mobile? Okay, he's not. He's not coming down at all. Alright, Marcus. 79% chance to hit. Otherwise, 69% chance to hit. The punch is 100% chance to kill. So let's throw on the sword. I do believe he gets sword experience for that. Whatever weapon he had equipped. And he does refresh. So we overkilled him with the punch. Hilarious. This guy's going to be a chore to hit for sure. And 30 damage. Yeah, we're going to need some support from our stealth assassin. For sure. In fact, Marcus, where are you at with your ability here? 3 of 4. Okay, so maybe we start things off with the hero charge. Which would give him the fortify. I don't know. We definitely have options. Okay, Sliker. They are closing in on you, pal. So do we go here and pivot instead? 22 times 2. I mean, this is a good spot because the zone of control. Could also just hero dash. I think I gotta take this. It does take off his shield. But he's actually more defensive-minded than maybe I give him credit for. We got Axe Dude coming in, which isn't good. Could also try this, maybe? No, not quite. I'm either really aggressive here or I'm not so much. I wish I knew what the hit percent chance was like for this guy. Let's do it. Alright, he does take a hit. But lays down the Blade Master. Zone of control right here is going to ensure he at least has a good chance to dodge. He's got 18 defense. This guy's hitting for 36, right? So it's a big hit, but he survives it. That'll be okay. Alright, so Finn. What do you think? What does it look like? It looks tremendous. In fact, I could hit him, refresh, and then get on this boss. See if we can just take him out. 31 times 2. Long axe, 35 times 2. But this keeps him alive. So let's do it. Why not work up the one-handed axe as well? Alright, Finn. So let's get Cedric in there to give you a heal. Cedric will, of course, refresh turn. And let's go ahead and give you a refresh. Take on this boss. And he's probably good. Like, he probably doesn't need any more healers, so I think Talon can support the south. You can probably go north. That's what I'm thinking. Finn, what does it look like? 78% chance to hit. 33 damage. Can't quite kill him. Obviously, he probably outspeeds him. But it's amazing that a boss assassin can't double attack Finn. Because he's too sturdy. I mean, 78% chance to hit. What's his best chance to hit? 88 with the long axe. Leaves him with 1 HP left. His Y-hander is 36. I mean, 88, but if we use this... 74 damage? You gotta be kidding me. Finn, do it. How about that? This guy's some kind of boss? You serious? Guy's a clown. Wait. Ah, Matthias. Dutiful as ever, I see. General Wesley, tell me, what changed? Why would the Rangers come here of all places? I suppose you don't get much news out here, eh? The Rangers are gone. Dust. Infern has gone to war again. Another war. And the Rangers? Yes, I suppose it's a silver lining, isn't it? You may have been trapped out here in the middle of nowhere for all these years, but at least you escaped their little purge. Always good to look on the bright side, eh? What about you? What's your angle in all of this? You weren't supposed to know who I'm guarding. I wasn't. In a sense, I don't. But who else could necessitate all of these contingencies? Let alone the manor. Guards posted in the middle of nowhere for decades, threatening the peace between Fern and the States for each day you remain here. No, there's only one man who could deserve such special treatment. You would free him even knowing all of this. I would. You would stop me? Aye, I suppose I would as well. Let's have ourselves a duel then. The first of the Rangers and the last of the Rangers. Let us test our mettle. So let's see, that's interesting. So, this Matthias dude must be the first of the Rangers, as stated. He's obviously got some kind of backstory with Wesley. And who is he guarding exactly? I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, Finn. Absolute monster. 45 attack with that long axe. Absolutely crazy, but looks like this guy's going to just blink from lane to lane after you kill him. Definitely makes this lane a little more precarious. So let's go ahead and get Salvatore a heal. Yes. Gotta keep you propped up. This lane is severely underleveled. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite get there, but Edward sure can. Alright, great level up for Wesley. Alright, let's see. If we go right here... Strike him down. The answer is yes. Great level up for Edward. Pretty good level up in stats as well. Can actually reposition him. So let's do this and start getting some dodge stacks, hopefully. Salvatore, get involved. Alright, Melanie. I see cash. I see a refresh. I say yes. Alright, beautiful. Ileana, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can get right here and sweep these guys. But this guy's in the way. Abigail, what do you say? Abigail says, I can shoot him once. I think you have to take him out with Ileana. You can almost do so. This guy's also feared, so if Ajax attacks, he gets a refresh. Got a horn bow shot right here, right? I mean, he's like his back is facing me. I have to take him. Okay, so Ajax. It's either that or Melanie. Let's just say we were to do this. Pretty low hit chance, actually. %42 chance. Just not good. Not good enough, anyways. But I could do the mace strike. Take him out. Refresh turn, because the guy was feared. Gives a buff to Abigail. Benjin. 46% chance to hit. 76. We'll take a hit in return. Of course, does get restored. If we shoot him first, Benjin takes him out. Good strike, Benjin. Way to go. I mean, we can afford to be aggressive with Benjin. We simply just can. He's a berserker, after all. Melanie. 23 damage on 60% chance to hit. Ajax, what does it look like for ya? 29% chance to hit. How about the hornbow? 39. Can try to mark him. Let's try it. Okay, so he dances around that. Kind of knew he would. Let's see, where's this guy coming? Let's be careful then for sure. I just don't want Benjin to get back attacked. So let's karate kick him. Yeah, why not? Little karate kick action. Alright, Finn takes a shot. He's alright. And then just absolutely just crushes that guy. Level 30. Finn, you're just such a monster. The guy just cannot be stopped. It doesn't matter. What was that? 12 kills, 13. Somebody let me know. Somebody who's counting, let me know, please. Edward actually does take a hit. Dodge tank Edward. He's just a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. He's got one job, and he failed it. Alright, this guy misses. Gets punished. We got Axe Dude coming up. Little concerned. Okay, he misses as well. And also gets punished. Good job, Sliker. Alright, so Melanie takes a strike. That's fine. Takes another strike. A big hit. Gets a couple of pokes in there, though. Sword guy comes up. Benjin takes a hit, so Melanie was pretty much effectively able to, you know, take some of that punishment for Benjin. Then applies Fear and Mark. Really like that Drakar's Amulet with her skill set. Alright, so we got more units showing up. It's going to be a pretty consistent thing. These guys have to get their little mission done. So let's see, if we go here, hop on into fight. I'm gonna break some femurs. He also gets fortified. Loses hit and avoid. He's going to jump right here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like just not quite the right turn unless she can move, do a skill. Yeah, weak spot strike. It's not going to do me much good. Just like, what does it look like, Marcus? 36 times 2. And if she goes up there and supports him, like so, I mean, we're moving her up anyways, right? Now it's 72% chance to strike twice at 36. He hits 27. A 45% chance to hit. He's going to have to hit twice to kill him. I mean, this is what you call a calculated risk. The sword lessens the hit chance. 26 times 2. Doesn't quite kill, though. I mean, we have to do it. Alright, great first hit, Marcus. Alright, he gets hit in return. Not good, but he does take him out, which is excellent. Absolutely tremendous. Marcus, a warrior, a warlord, and fittingly so. Plus, refreshes. And then he gets this as well, his full heal. So that's great. We can use that, but let's get the chest first. A crucible sword. Okay, a very expensive sword that we do have access to in the shop. So let's pull Sliker back and just have him play more of a counter game. So these guys can't get up to him. I kind of more prefer him to have a shield on. So we can do the Crucible Spear. Getting a little two-handed sword action, though. Not the worst. But yeah, let's throw on the shield and spear. We cut our tank from the team. Means we have to be a little more shielded. We're going to get Cedric up there in the top lane. Let's see what Finn can do. I mean, the guy's an absolute monster. Alright, 39 times 3. That's a one-hit kill. This guy can take one hit. But yeah, this Y-hander, right? It doesn't just hit one adjacent enemy, it hits them both. So if we do this, we'll double kill him. The answer is yes. That guy just gets absolutely slaughtered. Alright, so gets locked up. I don't think you can move on this tile. Yeah, maybe you can. Face him down, Finn. Alright, Edward. Fresh off a hit that he probably shouldn't have taken. Salvatore. Let's see, so what does it look like for you, pal? Hammer time. Let's see, can Wesley shoot one of these line hearts? He can. It almost feels like this bottom lane is lacking in power as well. Sent a lot of units east, but we might have to reinforce this bottom lane, it kind of feels like. But Salvatore can get hammer time. So we have to. And now he's hurting. Alright, so I think it's probably wise to maybe pull the ranks back. Could also use group prayer. Or Aegis. Gain 11 defense. How much HP does he have left? 18. I mean, this guy's coming in. This guy can come in. I mean, they're all axe users, though. So let's see what this looks like. I mean, 10% chance to hit, right? 10% chance to hit. The two-handed axe dude is going to be worse. So I think what we have to do is we have to use Edward as our dodge tank. He's got to play his role. He simply has to. We have to pull Salvatore. Well, I guess if we just heal him, If we do this, he should be okay. Like, he can take one hit. Right? I think so. I mean, that's really good healing. And then Edward just has to stay put. Gotta get Wesley up there. Take the shot at the Lionheart. Now, they're gonna get a couple of attacks because they're Lionhearts, but unless we do this, but that opens up. No, it wouldn't, because the zone of control. We have both of these tiles blocked off with the zone of control. So that's good. Cedric, get up to the north. And Ileana, let's see, what does it look like? Got some elk effigy action going on. So the answer is yes. Just cut him down with that beautiful new greatsword you got there. And refresh in face, of course. Melanie, Ugandun did great. So why don't you snipe out this guy? Level up in face. Level 25 now for the commando. 145 denarii. Grinding that cash. See, these guys are probably coming up and around. Let's face up that way. Benjin, what does it look like? 76. Otherwise, Ajax can take the shot. Refresh. Are these guys mobile? That's the question. They are not. The archer actually isn't either. So let's take this shot. Refresh. And actually buff up Benjin as well. So let's see. Where's this guy shooting? Alright, so this guy will come down here. So if we get Benjin right here to face up this way, right? These guys aren't moving. Can actually have Ajax just take a shot. They're going to resist for now, but that's okay. Either that or we go Hornbow here. This is pretty risky. I think it's a little too risky for me. So let's get Ileana right here. How about right here, actually? Let's have you take the shot. Just bust down the armor a little bit, unless these guys are stalwarts. They're not. Just pallies. Take out the armor. Next turn will be busting down the door. You bet. We also have the skilled and talented Abigail. I think I'm going to reinforce this bottom lane with her. Seems like they got things covered on the eastern front. Finn, in all alone. Gets marked. Gets stabbed. Punishes. As he so typically does. This guy goes hidden, as you knew he would. Coming up. Misses Salvatore, which is huge. And then hammer time, baby. Ha. By the way, Salvatore. Levels up in face, too. Gets an underwhelming level up, but does get agility and strength. Okay, that's a big one to miss. Yeah, you don't have to attack twice every time, Salvatore. You make me a little nervous. Alright, that's perfect. You can just leave it right there, pal. So that was never going to hit. That's where Edward really excels. Against low skill warriors. Alright, Sliker with that first strike. Punishing. Benjin takes a hit. Misses on the return. Alright, good effective turn there. Absolutely. Alright, Sliker. Still got to get back this way. Let's see, Marcus, open up that chest. Shiva can help support. Got the shark effigy. Alright. I just don't think I can comfortably send Sliker in all alone. Let's see, what does this look like? 23 times 2. a pretty decent return with the potential to punish, like just straight up punish. I mean, we really need to reinforce with Marcus. This will probably be the last pair of chests that we actually get. But once Marcus gets here, I'm feeling much better. Especially with Shiva and Cedric involved. Oh, let's see, Finn. You're marked. So I can pull him back. Otherwise, he's got 29 HP left. We could also put on his shield, which is virtually indestructible. I mean, I'm okay with that. Finn's just... he's too strong. Alright, nice shot, Abigail. At least it was a nice attempt. Super long shot. Alright, so, Salvatore. Could definitely get healed up. Lots of axe users. Let's see, where's this guy going? So he can kind of get up. Be really great to take out this guy. Salvatore with the one-handed sword and the shield. That's good stuff. I think we simply let them make their approach on this bottom lane. Got a boss unit coming. We got Abigail in a support role. Should look much better next turn. Alright, Ileana. The answer is yes. It's just too tempting not to do. And maybe we can actually take out both of these guys with her. See what this looks like. Not quite. Benjin, want to cleave this guy down for me? Boom. Nice hit. Melanie. Make it happen. Just not quite strong enough. However, the bill hook. Still, just not quite strong enough. Bow's actually stronger. 72% chance to hit with the mace. Otherwise, 52. Nice job, Ajax. I definitely want to use him kind of more in a hybrid role. Alright, so let's figure this out. So, Ileana. I mean, it's a 27% chance to hit. It's a sweeping attack for 3 times. I mean, very, very strong hit. I think we probably have to give it a turn. Get some archer shots on these guys. Maybe a Benjin strike as well. Then we can probably just sweep them. But throwing Ileana up there to take on a bunch of enemies is just not wise. It's not how you stay alive. So let's pull Sliker back just a bit. Throw in the shield. Let the enemies come to him. Alright, marked again is Finn. And he gets back attacked. Well, not quite back attacked. Misses even though he's marked. Amazing. Just too much agility. Despite being marked. Finn has successfully done it, my friends. He has cleared the entire western flank. By himself. Alright, Sliker. Yeah, just shakes that off. Shakes that right off. Levels up in face. Almost up to 50 vitality now for Sliker. The first strike of that spear. It's very, very useful. And now we can sweep him with a two-handed sword strike. And what do you know? Finn gets some more units to play with. Alright, so here's what we have to do. We have to break through this quickly. So Benjin does take a pretty big hit. I'm okay with that, though. We can be risky with them. 94% chance to smash. Gotta do it. Boom. Misses the shot as well, which is great. Alright, so does Ileana kill this guy? That's the question. She does. That's good. Just needs a little help on this one. This is good. She should kill them both now. Let's see. 17 times 3. 16 times 3. Gonna need all 3 strikes. 100% chance to hit across the board. 48 and 47. The answer is yes. Just lay him down, Ileana. That'll weigh. And then refreshes in face, of course. So let's keep her right here to simply strike this guy down. Just cut him down where he stands. Boom. And boom. Follow up. Excellent. So let's move her back. Melanie, you're going to run the chest for me. Alright, very good. Very, very good. Sliker, I know what I want you doing. Sweep these guys for me. Nice sweep. Let's give you a refresh, so you can handle this a little quicker. Shiva, need you involved. Gotta start taking on... Getting closer to where the guys with the chests are. Let's use this to fully restore. Amazing skill. Way to lay him down, Sliker. Let's just keep you stationary right there. Long shot by Abigail. Let's see. She can get to this next level. Are we ready to kind of break through? Let's see. So this guy. Edward. 77% chance to hit. How about the triple attack? It does take him out. Big return hit. But it takes him out. I mean, you have to, right? Let's go, Edward. Misses the last strike. Unbelievable. Although, still, pretty darn good, Edward. Way to go. So Wesley can just take out this guy. I love that idea. It's a great idea. Boom. Lay him down. Screaming Eagle. Alright, Salvatore. What does this look like? Just doesn't quite have the agility against the Lionheart. Abigail, however, maybe kick off this engagement. You bet. 25 times 2. Brilliant shot by Abigail. That softens them up appropriately. And Salvatore with the kill. Either that or... Yeah, with the kill. Boom. Levels up, which is great. Nice level up for Salvatore there as well. And we can go ahead and refresh this guy. I don't want Edward to get overwhelmed, right? Then he can get down on the boss. 62% chance to hit. 52 with that. 62 with the shield bash. Punches 82. Keeps a one-handed sword on. I like it. Way to just lay this guy down. Right? It's like, who are you? Talking smack. We do have the sweeping sword guy, which isn't a good combination, but we've also got Edward the dodge tank. Let's pull Finn back. Might have to send Talon, just give him a bit of a recharge. Alright, so Salvatore does get hit. Edward misses the counterattack, but punishes. Salvatore dodges that, which is huge. Don't kill him, Salvatore. Alright, good. That was gonna miss. Edward's starting to gain some dodge stacks, which makes me feel a lot more comfortable about dodge tanking with him, essentially. Alright, let's get a little turn check here soon as well. Alright, you get marked. 7 turns. So let's see. Like, this is wide open for me now, which is good. Melanie will capture those. We have a horn bow shot. Double mark. Plus a turn refresh. Ajax, just an absolute stud. And I do think that these guys just keep spawning in. So it's actually a really good level to just get a whole bunch of level ups. Like Ileana, Elkafagi this. Unless she kills in one strike, she won't. But I can do this. Which is a skill that, if kills, it's an automatic turn refresh. Pretty nice. We can certainly try to give Benjen some love. So what if we did the mace bash? 49 damage by Commando Ajax. Too good, we have to do it. Boom. Nice job, Ajax. Play more of that melee attacker role. I do like it. So let's get these guys, just have them waiting for the next crop of cattle, I suppose. And it doesn't look like that boss respawned. So maybe he's dead for good, maybe not, not sure. But we gotta take this sweep. Boom. Okay, missed. But level 27. Salvatore just gaining a lot of levels. Where are your dodge stack stats? Currently up to 4. Okay. So if he gets a couple more, he gets max damage. So let's see, Edward. What do you think? 73, 100. Probably have an archer lay this guy down. Very skilled archer. Let's do this. Boom. Nicely done. Wesley. 30 times 2. Giant hit. Levels up. Abigail, what does it look like? Looks pretty good all around. 82, 88. Boom. Alright, nice shots. Let's see, Salvatore. A little concerned about ya. Not gonna lie. But the beneficial thing about the way we have our units placed is there's only 3 vectors of attack, right? So let's see, I could do Aegis on Salvatore and then flee back. Cedric is pretty preoccupied. Let's take out this guy. Marcus, got to get around. Shiva. Yes. Let's heal him up. Let's play it safe. Heal up Salvatore. That's a good miss. That's actually a great miss. A double miss. Alright, so, I mean, these axe dudes, right? They're kind of scary. All it takes is one of those shots to land and the complexion of the engagement changes big time, right? Swings high, he misses. And Salvatore, just showing why I added him to the team, right? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, this guy brings a shot down on Sliker. Doesn't like that too much. Levels up in face. Level 29 for Sliker. 24 strength, 24 agility, 19 defense. What a stud. Boom. And hit him again. That's right. Alright, so we're going to get access to this chest. Talon, get on back. In fact, Finn, can you just get... Not quite. That's okay. Edward's level 25. Salvatore 27. Wesley 23. I mean, Wesley hits very, very heavily. He's very strong. I mean, I guess Finn doesn't really need any support. He just needs like a casual heal and he's good to slay another 12 units. You know what I mean? In fact, some units could spawn in, so let's be careful. Move together. Alright, Commando Melanie. What do we have? Crucible Kite Shield. Alright, useful. Very useful. Because it's very expensive. Alright, these guys just staying put. Marcus, get up further. Sliker, what does it look like to ya? Boom. Looks great. %48 chance to hit. Plus break-in femurs. Let's heal our boy Sliker. Cedric levels up. It's another agility point. See, can we lure in any of these guys? They're all stationary. So let's put her out there so she can get her little stealth move. And let's just simply wait with these three. You guys are good. All this is good. Yeah, looking good. Let's go ahead and end the turn there. We've got plenty more time to get all the treasures. Okay, so he goes for Shiva. Leaves his back just wide open and exposed. So this is good. Okay, enemies keep spawning. This is kind of what we expected. Lay him down. Job, Sliker. Well, let's see. Marcus, need you in there. We got Cedric, our best support unit. Let's throw some Aegis on Sliker. And then I think I'm diving in. Next turn. It's kind of like, why not? Alright, Finn. Yeah, just a casual heal, right? Just needs a casual heal. And he's good. Talon levels up. Finn, what do you say, buddy? Finn says, yes. Takes a little poke. Breaks that femur. But then in Chestad, absolute avalanche of blood. Takes him out. Level 31 now for Finn. This guy is unstoppable. Can't be stopped. In fact, you can even be a little reckless with him. And he's still just fine. He's just A-okay. Just pretty crazy. Alright, Wesley, take the shot there. Abigail, same shot. Boom. Salvatore. What does it look like? Looks great. Boom. Miss. And boom. Good strike, Salvatore. And Edward. Dodge tank Edward. 0% chance to hit. Very comforting. And let's just lock this guy up in the zone of control. Let's open up the chest. What do we have? Mithra's Idol. Interesting. Turn 9. So we're looking good. Ileana, what do you think? I mean, this looks amazing. There's also a horn bow shot here, but I mean, this is too good. Just such a monster. I mean, Ileana, like, I don't know, man. Like, Finn is definitely an absolute beast, but Ileana, low-key, she's just less durable, right? Let's see, Benjin. Let's see if we can feed Benjin. The marking will certainly help. Benjin's been good. I like the Berserker class. Nice. Gets S in double axe mastery in face. Level 24 though, right? So he's got work to do. Especially considering Finn's level 31, which is absolutely insane. Alright, more crop is coming in. That was always gonna miss. Gets punished. Big time punishment. And level up in face. Alright, marking Finn. Finn's got a broken femur and he's marked. But he still fights on. Still laying him down. Yeah, he gets poked pretty big there. Big poke. Alright, Salvatore does take a hit, but lays him down. And gets to level 28. I think I made the right choice. Basically swapping in Salvatore for Ro. Edward 26, Wesley 23. Alright, Wesley. You need some work, pal. Gets SS bow. How about that? Edward, grab this. And then let's get back into position. Crush refinement. Beautiful. Sounds good. If it does what I think it does, right? Crush means you ignore all shield. So maybe it adds that property to whatever weapon you put it on. Would be incredibly powerful on a two-handed sword, would it not? So let's give the man a heal. Certainly deserves it. He's marked. Maybe go more defensive-minded with him. 33 times 2. Takes a hit, but he's alright. It's Finn. The man is a legend. So my opening episode question, who would win in a fight between Finn and Sliker? I mean, it's obvious, isn't it, friends? It just is. So let's see, what does this look like? I mean, it's pretty risky. But I could do Aegis on him. Let's try it. And this might be the most foolish thing I've done all battle long. But let's try it. Because if I can clear up some space for Shiva. That's the thought. Alright, so he gets in there. The archer is... I mean, he's out of range of the archer. Should have probably considered... putting on his, shield. For sure. But let's see. I mean, if we just get in here, if we... Because these guys... I mean, they're not moving, right? Like, this guy's not going to move. He's just going to stay there until I kill him. In fact, it'd be great to kill him. And get a refresh. But let's move Shiva in here. Either that or Sliker is going to take 2 sword strikes. This guy can't even hit him. So maybe we just go up here. Try to punish this guy. She's going to dodge, right? She's real stealthy. It actually kind of worked out. And then Marcus. These guys will come on in. So let's wait right here. Essentially on Cedric. For the auto heal. Let's move you guys back again. Benjamin, come on back. Commando Melanie, get up there. Enemy face. Alright, so more of them coming in. Alright, so misses that shot, which is great. 0% damage with the Aegis. I think the Aegis gives you like plus 11 or plus 12 defense, which is crazy. Marcus takes a hit, but he's good. He's just fine. Especially with Cedric in the proximity. So Marcus can lay this guy down. Answer's yes. With the big miss. Marcus collecting bodies now. Refresh his turn in face. Alright, Shiva. How's this looking? Looks spectacular, Sliker. Except for you missed. 3 attacks and you missed all 3 on the swordsman. Let's take him out with the back attack, like the brutal back attack. Let's level up in face. Let's refresh in face. So let's see, we're at turn 11. Let's get all the chests. Guarded refinement. Let's see. I guess I don't know if it ends next turn, right? So Cedric, you're gonna have to take a shot. He's just gonna have to. Actually, no, never mind. He's got the skirmisher boots. I just need to make sure I get this chest. Crucible Spear, okay. Very nice. So they do give you Crucible gear, which is good. Alright, we got those 2. Got these 2. Nothing over here. We got this one. And we got these 2, of course. Perfect. Alright, well, let's pull this line back. Edward, get on back. Finn, you want to take one more plunge? Put him down right there, defensive stance. This guy can get the stab on Talon. He does have that Drakar's Idol. So I'm not really too worried about it. Just get a heal on our boy Finn. Marcus, what does it look like? It looks monstrous. The ability to hit twice with that double axe is just so impressive. Alright, these guys looking good. Nothing to do. So I do think we're good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so he comes up, shoots Talon. Misses. Gets the stab on Finn. So much blood right here. It's absolutely insane. Finn is just such a monster. He can just literally one-shot that hunter. My goodness, dude. Never seen anything like it. If this game had an Orlando, Finn is Orlando. I do believe this is wrapping up soon, given this is turn 12. So let's go ahead and take out the last enemy. Sliker, how about you do the honor, Shiva? 40 damage on the back attack. Absolutely insane. Refresh his turn as well. Let's heal up Marcus. I think that's about good. Yeah, we're good. Super effective fight there. And that should wrap it up. It does. Excellent. You've lost. Are you ready to surrender yet? I can't. I can still... Matthias, please, lower your weapon. Don't throw your life away over this. Over what? My honor, my pride, my duty? You've done it once before. Why not again? Elias. He knows your name? Then he really is your father. What? He is. Years ago, he abandoned the Rangers, betrayed our country, leaving me behind, me and his tattered legacy. Interesting, I guess they do look alike. Did what I was ordered to do. I succeeded without you, Father. In spite of you, rose through the ranks carrying the torch you left to sputter and die. As any son of mine would. I'm proud. Is that what you wanted to hear? No. I'm not sure. An apology, to yell at you, to show you how little I needed you. And now? Now I just want answers. I don't care about the rest. You'll find all the answers you seek down below. He's in the basement awaiting my blade, no doubt. Who? You don't know? Slacker, come. Let's go meet our guest of honor. Matthias, come with us. You too, Elias. Me? Why? Because I want you there. This involves your father, it involves you. Call it in order if it helps. Sir. My friend, you can come out now. Are they gone? We're right here. You're a ranger, aren't you? A ranger general, yes, and we've come to free you. Why? What could you possibly want with me? Your country needs you, just as they did years ago. Slow down a moment, Wesley. Who is this man? He didn't tell you? I figured you could introduce yourself better than I could. Very well. I am Rorik, eldest son of King Philip III, former heir to the throne of Fern. You know who I am. The traitor prince, that's... Impossible. They had you executed. That's what they told everyone. I was merely exiled, sent away to live out the rest of my days in this manner. Suppose my father thought it kindness. It was not. You knew, Wesley. You knew all along? In truth, I had but suspicions. They were far from unfounded, however. How did you learn of his survival? It was my duty to guard him. Nobody else at this post knew his identity, save for me. But I'm old. If I died, the duty of warden was to be passed on to a ranger general, along with the knowledge I hold. My father, to be precise, he told me of his duty, though of course, even he couldn't predict that he'd be guarding the traitor prince. When he passed away, Philip appointed a new inheritor to the duty, and found me wanting. Fortunately for him, this only stoked my curiosity further. Ah, you must be that boy, Wesley. You look just like your father, and you yours. You led us here to free this monster, and you, father, you protected him all these years. Stand down, Elias. My son, I was given an order. If I could have told you, I would have, but I was sworn to secrecy. In the end, it was all for naught. And you, Wesley, have you anything to say for yourself? Elias! Let him speak, Captain. He has every right to be angry. I'm not sure what he wants me to say, though. My time with the Chamber of Peers has shown me that the Blue Bloods of Fern feel nothing for the people that make up our country. My every attempt to help them has been met with hostility. Now they're slaughtering their own people to further their agendas. The nation is rotten to the core and needs something new, something better. It needs me. You nearly tore Fern asunder. It's a miracle we're even still standing. You think I'm to blame? I can only imagine what tales my father and his cronies have spun about me. But know this, history is written by the victors. There is a reason so many supported Rorik's cause. Those same wounded that inspired his rebellion, have lingered on to this day, and look where it's gotten us. You're not going to convince me to trust him with mere words. His actions have spoken loud enough. Elias, please. No, my friend, it's alright. Your son is right. If it is my actions that have shaken his faith in me, then let me use action to prove my worth. Wesley, I would speak with you about our next move. I'm sorry, but general or no, I'm not the one leading this band. Captain? You want to talk business? You can talk to me. You can do it in front of everyone. Very well. Do you know where we are right now? We're near the border, aren't we? Not just the border. There is a great mine not far south from here. A few days' march at most. I would show you what it is I fight for and what it is my fight can bring to Fern. I'll ask this but one chance. Is that acceptable to you? I don't trust you yet, but if you want to try to earn my trust, alright. But this is still my crew, not yours. I have a duty to keep them safe. Do you understand? Of course. Then I suppose we have our next move. We can discuss this more later. How are we going to explain this to the others? Let me handle that. You, pull yourself together. Got that? But I'm Elias. Yes, sir. Good man. Alright, so I can't say I saw that coming. I'm sorry for everything. I know you are. And I don't care either. I'm glad to know you became a good man. In all of this, my greatest fear was that you would lose your way. You doubted me too then. You know that's not what I meant. You could have said no, you could have stayed with me. And force another to make the same sacrifice? No, Elias, I chose my path, I chose my duty. It is at once my greatest regrets and my greatest pride. Your greatest pride? Once you were mine, to be your son was like a badge of honor. But ever since you left, the weight of what you've done hung around my neck like a noose, rope dragging on the ground, snagging on every bump and pedal in the road. Sounds like we both sacrifice a lot in the name of our duties. I know it may take you some time to see it that way, but save it, please. Just go. I need a moment alone. Right. When the time comes, Elias, choose the right path. You'll know it when you see it. That's all. Elias quite troubled. Obviously, a huge unseen event in the story happened right there in that sequence. In Iroquois, we find ourselves next. Was that victory more to your liking, August? Go on, speak. You were right. I'd pictured battle so much grander than this. This was just a slaughter. It was war. Plain and simple, war. Just like any other war. Do you see it now? There are no glorious battles. Then why do they all speak of war so? The bards, the historians, my father, all of them. Because to speak otherwise would be to admit the truth. To kill is dishonorable. To die is dishonorable. War is the art of exchanging lives for other lives. An expenditure of death for the privilege to kill. You make it sound so awful. It is. But it is also necessary. War beats the honor out of us all. No man can live in dishonor. Better, instead, to rewrite what honor means. But that's not entirely true, is it? There is honor to this all. We're fighting for our home, for our people. We're not killing innocents. Indeed, we are not. I'm beginning to understand now why you've been sparing them all. If there's no honor in war, at least there's honor in this, right? Exactly, boy. Focus on the good we can do, not the evil we must do. The good we can do. August is coming around, and that concludes Chapter 15, History's Shadow. Obviously alluding to Rorik. We find ourselves at a cave system now. Are you sure this is a good idea? Even out in the middle of nowhere like this, somebody here recognizes us. Nobody will. Places like this are disconnected from the rest of the world. Purposefully. Just look around you. It's awful. They really make people live like this. More people than you think, though. Even for bondsfolk, this treatment is. How did you find this place? I was prince once. My father had many duties for me to attend to. Quelling an insurrection within the mines was one of them. When I saw this place, it changed me. Changed what I thought Fern stood for. You're quiet, Elias. What's the matter? It's just hard to face, that's all. It's always hard, learning the true face of your homeland. I still bear those scars. They are what guides me to this day. Oi, hands off, you bastard! Where? Don't look so on guard. You stick out like a sore thumb. Look there. Alright, so what happened? Is that Rorik guy joining me? Bondsfolk, don't touch me. Back off. Back off. That's my bread, you thief. I worked hard for that. We all worked hard, but somehow you always end up with more than me. If I don't eat, I'll starve. Alright, what a unique issue you got there. Guess the rest of us don't need feeding at all. Is that it? Obviously, there's unrest and infighting. They're fighting over bread? Aye. It's in that one's hand behind his back. Hardly more than a heel. And why all the commotion? It's hardly more than a bite or two. It's probably the only bite they'll have all day. I've never known a bondsfolk who hasn't gone hungry. Even you, Ileana? Silent. Drop it now or I'll beat your damn head in. Try me, you drinking rat piece of... And they're fighting. I mean, obviously, if you're starving, right? You'll do some crazy things. Oh my god. Dead. Yeah. In one strike. You don't make enemies in a place like this if you want to live long. If they're still standing when you're done, that just means they can come back when your back is turned. Or let go of me. There's no excuses. Okay, the soldier gets some. Being honest, he was stealing an eye. Just shut up already. Alright, arrested. What a waste of life. I don't get it. The guards were watching the whole time. Why didn't they do something? It's nasty stuff. Surely it can't be like this everywhere. You'd be surprised, Marcus. You'd be real surprised. Let's head back. I've seen enough. I've only just arrived. Surely if you stay, we can see even more. That's precisely why I've seen enough. Those will be the last lives taken by this place. Come on. Attaboy, slacker. Says Rorik. Alright, so that concludes the chapter and the episode. So lots of things to consider. Got a whole lot of gear. And I'll look over that quickly. But we'll do that and I'll team review it at the beginning of the next episode. Really trying to keep these episodes under 90 minutes. I do think that the length of the video kind of turns some people off. So I'm going to just end abruptly here. But yeah, thanks so much, friends. I'm going to get on out of here and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Back is